Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Thomas Frost here with Frost & Frost Wealth Management with your weekly market and economic update for the week of December the 7th, 2020. As always, please make sure to read the disclosures that were sent out with this video. Or if you happen to be watching on social media, you can simply go to lplresearch.com and read any of the disclosures that you might find therein. So last week, we saw a continuation of this historic market rally that's now driven all three of the major market indices to record high levels. And that was despite a jobs number that came in a little bit less than expected. But just keeping it in perspective, we did add another 245,000 jobs to the economy last month, bringing our unemployment number from 6.9% down to 6.7%. So job and unemployment numbers are definitely going the right direction. Of course, the news wasn't all good. We also saw an uptick in COVID-19 cases, hospitalizations, and deaths, which brings us to the title of this commentary, The Good, the Bad, and the Unknown. Now, just think about where we were let's call it 10 months ago, February of last year. We had just found out that the first pandemic in 102 years was working its way out of Wuhan, China, and it had gone up into Europe, and we were watching the death toll and the sicknesses there. And then unfortunately, we were not able to keep it from crossing our borders. You might recall the mental picture of the cruise ships that were stuck out in the middle of the ocean. And the question was, with all the unknown, how long, how many people will be affected, how many deaths, will the economy shut down? Well, of course, today, there's a lot more good than there is bad, and there's still some unknown. I mean, just think about how good it is that today we're looking at least 4 pharmaceutical companies that are at final stage or have approvals for COVID-19 vaccines. As a matter of fact, Anthony Fauci said that he expects by the end of April of 2021 that it'll be so easy to get a vaccine that we'll be able to go into any drugstore and be able to get one. The CDC said that they expect there to be at least 20 million vaccines that will already be distributed here in the United States before the end of this year. That's just a couple short weeks. So on the COVID front, it looks like the job front is improving, the economy's improving, and definitely good news when it comes out from the vaccine side. Let's talk about the bad. Unfortunately, this is not behind us. We saw a huge uptick in new cases. As a matter of fact, now for quite some time, we've been showing at least 100,000 daily new cases here. That's bad. We're still seeing untold deaths and sicknesses from this, but it's not as bad as what it was in the spring when we think about the ultimate outlook. Of course, there's still a lot of unknown. How long will it take to produce enough vaccines for every American? Second question, will every American even be willing to take it? That's a big question mark. However, polls are beginning to suggest that more Americans are at least feeling comfortable with the idea of taking a vaccine now that we've seen how effective these vaccines have really proven to be. One thing we know for sure is this isn't behind us. We just beg all of you to continue to take the right precautions, and this too shall pass. Have a wonderful week, all of you, and we look forward to seeing all of you very soon.